Hello procrastinators, Sam here, and today I noticed that the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube account posted 2 new videos today. It looks like that the videos are about Sonic Mania's Green Hill Zone Act 1 and Act 2. And both videos are a little bit different. One video has Aaron Weber commentating over it, giving us information, and the other video is Green Hill Zone without commentary. So I thought it'd be really cool to watch Aaron Weber's commentary first, let you guys see my reactions to it, let you guys also listen to it. I'm not going to be talking too much during that video, but you guys will see my initial reactions to it, because I want you guys to enjoy this as well. And then I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions when we watch the video with no commentary. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hey everyone, Aaron from Sega here with a special first look at Green Hill Zone Act 2 in Sonic Mania. In this video, I'll be adding some commentary over the gameplay, but if you prefer to watch the footage without it, you can click the annotation right there.
Alright, we'll be sure to do that after.
Alright, if you're still here, thanks for joining. Today, we're going to start with a fast run of Green Hill Zone Act 1 and then roll right into Act 2 to demonstrate how the transition works between levels. I've got someone from Sega playing as Sonic, but if you have a second controller, you can also activate what we call 1.5 player mode to control Tails. It works just like it did in Sonic 2 and Sonic
Alright, so
3.
just like the classics.
If you have a younger sibling or a friend you want to play with, it's a pretty fun mode. Now, if you don't know much about Sonic Mania, here's all you need. Sonic Mania is a new 2D pixel adventure featuring Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, all of whom are playable, and it's being created by indie devs in partnership with Sega. These are people like Christian Whitehead, Simon Tomley, Pagoda West, and musician T. Lopes. This is important because you can probably count on
T.
one
Lopes'
hand
music
the
is
number
crazy.
of times a game publisher has trusted indie teams with their flagship franchise. But the passion and love that these guys have for Sonic, having grown up playing it like I have,
did he just make fun of Big Red Button?
It really shows through in every facet of the game's quality. If anyone can do it right, it's these guys. The game itself feels like an evolution of Sonic on the Sega Genesis, or the Mega Drive, depending on where you live in the world. It features reimagined classics like Green Hill Zone here, as well as brand new levels built from the ground up, like the previously mentioned Studiopolis Zone. Here in Green Hill Zone, even in Act 1, much is new and different. There are new upper and lower routes through the level, special item boxes that didn't show up until far later games. Of course, Tails was also never originally in Green Hill Zone. If you've played Sonic 3 or Sonic & Knuckles, you may remember a very specific change that those games made to level progression, and that was the transition between acts. At the end of Act 1, instead of fading the screen to black, those games would have the player immediately pick up where they left off.
That's really
going
cool.
Straight into Act 2 in an effort to keep the action and momentum going. The dev team for Sonic Mania wanted to include this. And right here, as we begin Green Hill Zone 2, you'll see it begins in the caverns underneath Green Hill.
Very
and then
cool.
introduces
Just
a new mechanic
seamless
for Act 2.
transition.
The zip line.
Oh, zip line.
As we hit the spring and burst out of the ground to fresh air, a new background awaits us. The beautiful vistas, waterfalls, and mountains that were distant in Act 1 are suddenly much closer.
Holy cow!
And all that you're seeing here,
that looks
every
so
piece
cool!
of this act is entirely new.
Yeah!
Some of what you're seeing here is actually a reference to an early prototype from Green Hill Zone that was seen before Sonic 1 was finished with development. Our devs, being the team they are, of course, wanted to include some little Easter eggs from the cutting room floor that never made the first Green Hill Zone. And they have. Act 2 continues the tropical theme of Green Hill, but also adds in pools of water along the lower route and includes a new interactive part of the level for players. If you get a fire shield and can hang on to it long enough amidst the water and the enemies, you can use it to burn the spiked log bridges from the original Green Hill Zone, allowing you to access secret areas and collect special rewards.
No way!
I'll demonstrate that right here. Now, using Tails, we could fly up to the higher areas of this map, or as Knuckles, we could glide and climb up there using his fists. But as Sonic, momentum and jumps are key. Though it's important to remember that Sonic has a brand new ability called the Drop Dash, which allows him to spin dash as soon as he hits the ground following a jump, as long as it doesn't have a shield already active when you're trying to use it. Now, Green Hill Zone 2 builds upon the foundation of Act 1 in a brand new way. And it features a new boss that we won't be showing off today, but we may later.
Damn it!
We also just revealed new enemies, known as the Hard-Boiled Heavies, along with a concept art for one of them, and he's known as the Heavy Gunner. He's just one among a number of new bosses that the team is building in order to make every part of this game a fresh experience for fans.
I'll let you guys see what he was talking about right there, because I saw that picture on Twitter.
And you've probably noticed it from the gameplay footage you're looking at here, or maybe you've heard us talk about it in other interviews. The original Sonic games on the Genesis and Mega Drive used to run at 30 frames per second. Sonic Mania, all the way through, is designed to run at 60 frames, so when you hit spikes like that, the rings fly out in beautiful fashion. And there's actually a new effect there too, where if you have enough rings, they'll fly out towards the screen. It's a nice little touch.
Yeah, I'm really happy this game runs at a constant 60 frames.
Maybe you've seen some little things that might hint at their
Whoa,
existence
okay.
or how we
This is the
intend
pools
to
of water
put
he
them
was
in the
talking
levels.
about.
You'll want to stay tuned for more news on that as we get a little further.
Okay.
Here's an example of one of the water pools that exists in Green Hill Zone Act 2. Oh no, Tails! It's important to remember, too, that the second player who is helping you out as Tails in a mode like that can choose to drop you onto spikes if they're really mean, so, just be careful. We hope you guys look forward to facing all of the new bosses, including the one that comes up right ahead, but we're not going to show today. In action,
go to the right, I want to see it! Go to the right!
PS4, PC, Xbox One, and, as we recently announced, on the Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments below what you thought. We look forward to seeing you guys at South by Southwest or on their live stream on March 16th for the next set of Sonic Mania news.
And remember, on March 16, I will be doing a reaction to that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for March 16 on this channel when I do a reaction to that. So now let's move on to the second video without the commentary. And I'll give you guys my opinions, and I'll try not to freak out. Because holy cow, Act 2 looks insane. Okay, so, wow, where to start? So, breaking through, and the background. Look at the background, the zip line. The background one looks absolutely beautiful. It is vibrant. It is just like the Sonic 1 beta, like you mentioned. It looks so awesome. Whoa, hold up. Whoa. It's the speed shoes, and there's music, and we've never seen this before. That is cool. That sounds awesome. The music is so good. Good job, T. Lopes. Oh my god. And he has that effect from Sonic CD, where that aftershade effect. That's so awesome. Yeah, and then the fire shield. This gimmick right here, where you could burn the floor to access new paths. That is so awesome and smart. That is an awesome way to utilize the shields in a different way we've never seen before. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Christian Whitehead, for thinking of that. That is awesome. The level design is so great. Whoa, he was able to break through. There was two options you could... Okay. That is so... There's so much going on. Okay. The level design is so smooth. I love it. It's so smooth. Oh, man. Yeah, so, this game is just running at a full 60, and it's crisp. The level design is so clean. I love it. It is so awesome right now. Like, I'm don't have much words. Okay, this is another pool of water. Where do you go? Oh, okay, you go up there. Okay. No words right now. Like, I'm completely geeking out right now because I could see the love being put in this game right now. I could see that the level design, it took a lot of thought for every single slope they put. They put it there for a reason. Up there's the drop dash right there. Oh man, dude, that background looks so crazy. So nice. Oh, and they won't show the boss. Yeah, but oh man, guys. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, no, there's so much going on. Okay, so, again, with the shield and the breaking of the floor, that is so smart and such an awesome gimmick. Thank you so much for doing that. The level design looks great. No complaints there. There's a lot of pathways, it looks like. There's multiple routes you could take. And if you stay on the bottom, it looks like you're going to deal with a lot of pools of water. There's the zip line that I think... one of the advanced games, I think Advanced 2 or 3 had a lot of zip lines. I think all of them actually had zip lines. So that's really cool. That's probably kind of a reference to those. The first boss fight from Act 1, still cool. I like that they're bringing mini bosses back. That's really awesome. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of information there that we're going to have to go back through for yourself and look back and pick things apart. But wow, I'm so excited for this game if you can't tell. And yeah, I guess that's all there really is to show. Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction, and remember to stay tuned. March 16, they will be doing the SXSW panel for Sonic the Hedgehog called Gotta Go Fast, appropriate name, and I'll be doing a reaction to that on my channel. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Alright, procrastinators, so see you guys on March 16. This is Sam, signing out, and have a good day.